Hi, this is Professor Cleary, and I'm going to walk you through turning your InDesign mobile website layout into an interactive Figma prototype. So to start, I logged into Blackboard, and I'm going to download the template file for Figma that I created so you can use it. So you can click that and download it to your computer. Then from here, I'm going to go to Figma, and I will start at the beginning. Go to figma.com. You can log in, and this will be your file page. From here, you're going to want to import the template I gave you by clicking at this import file at the top right. It's going to ask if I want to import from computer. Click that. I'm going to go to my downloads folder or wherever you saved your download, and you're going to look for iPhone X dimensions.fig. Open. It's going to upload this, and now you have a new project. You see it right here. Then you can double click on that, and you're going to have 20 iPhone 10 dimension frames. From here, you'll place your images in. You can do them one by one, or the method I showed you in class, which is holding the Shift, Command, and the letter K. This is the Figma shortcut code, and I'm going to download my images. I have to find them. I've navigated to the images I exported from InDesign. We've gone over that in class. There's a separate video in the instructions if you need to review that. I'm going to click on one image and then hold the Shift key and select all my images. Then I'll open, and this will load my cursor with 16 images. And then I can just click on my frame one by one, and it will add my various images, just like that. So I'm in design mode, and you'll see these outlines like we talked about in class. I'm going to want to resize these to fit. So my dimensions for my iPhone screen are 562 by 1218. So I can do this two ways. I can double click and I can drag these to fit like that, and it will fit this to the page. So you can do that for each page, or you can double click and shift all of these, and you can tell it that you want 536 by whatever the dimensions were, 1218. But you'll still have to move the image to the right location. So either way will work. It's just a matter of, do you want to do each page, or do you want to try and make them fit? So I'm just getting these all organized. So you get the idea. Okay, so now I can use the command plus or minus to zoom to get a better look at my page. So now I want to create interactivity. So I'm going to switch from design mode to prototype mode. And while I imported some of these backwards, you can easily go back to design mode and let's say swap these. You can move any of these frames around and you'll see they'll automatically line up. So for example, I'm just going to show you one way to do it. So I want to make my menu item interactive so that when I click it, it will open up my menu. So in order to do that, I go to prototype mode. From there, I go to frame, and a frame will link to another frame. So I will draw a frame around my hamburger menu. We talked about our arrows here that will make them interactive. I'll click and drag this arrow, and it will say on click, I want to navigate to this page. So that's the simple way to do it. And like I showed you in class, you can rename these frames. You could call this the home. You could call this one the menu. And then you see this flow shows how it connects. And I clicked on it and it says on click, which I've already done. There it is. Now, you'll do this for the rest of your items to click maybe clothing to a clothing menu. You could create a frame, highlight clothing, then click your interactive menu and drag it to the clothing page here for new arrivals. On click, navigate to, and the arrow shows you. So that's all good. And then you'll do that through the whole flow of your project. And once you're done, you're going to want to test it. So you're going to hit the play button and it's going to start. Well, it had the frame I was selected. So, like I said, clothing. Let's get out of here. So I'm going to click on the beginning frame because that's where I want to start. And if you create a path, if you organize your pages correctly, then you'll be able to have a good flow. And so then you'll come over here to the present button and hit play, and it'll start at my home screen. And so I'll click my menu. Then it took me to my menu. I'll click clothing, and you'll want to walk through all that before you submit it. Make sure everything goes back to the right place. So then let's assume that you've got it correctly like you want it. You're going to do two things. You're going to want to save the design mode by going over here to the Figma menu. This is listed in the instructions that are on Blackboard, and you're going to go to File, Save a Local Copy. This is going to download a file, and you can rename this. You could call it when I export it again, save a local copy. It gives me my name correctly. Then you'll want to get this file and put it with all the other files you're going to submit. So that's one of the ways to do it. You'll have to do this, and you want to give me the present mode. So you're going to go to your first page. So just for the sake of demo, let's make our icon active by drawing a frame. Oh, have to be in prototype mode. So let's do that. And then we'll click that to go to our homepage. So once you're ready and you have all your workflow, you're going to want to go back to present, and you're going to want to send me a copy of your prototype. You can then see this page and you can click share prototype, and there's two ways you can do this. You can put my name in here and do that. I can't do it to myself, obviously, but you could put it in yours and it'll send me an invitation. Or you can copy the link and you can either put that in a text document that says prototype, or you can put it in an email to me that says, here's my prototype link, as long as I can see it. So that's Figma interactivity in a nutshell. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much.